Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family. Brandon's back in the kitchen with me today.
Back again.
Back again. We always enjoy having him with us.
Yep.
Today, tell us what we're going to prepare. What are you making for us
We're
today?
going to have cabbage, potato, and sausage. It's a one-pot dish. And we'll add some other ingredients such as sauerkraut. We'll put some onions in our cabbage. And we'll some other seasoning, some Greek seasoning for our cabbage.
Yeah.
And a little minced garlic.
So we're rounding out our one-pot meal month. And this is, I'm going to say, going to be star of the show.
This is going to be good.
I think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we do first? What's our first step? I've not made this. I cook cabbage all the time, but I've not made this dish.
So we got our pan here heated up. I guess we're around 325 or so.
Okay.
We're going to add a little oil. I guess use whatever oil you want. We have vegetable oil here. So let's get some of that added to the pan. Slow. I think that's going to be enough.
It's not maybe a teaspoon and a half. That's not a tablespoon. Okay.
Then we'll take our sausage. And I said sausage. These are brats. Okay. We'll get those.
These are just the regular brats.
Yeah, just regular brats. I mean, you have the beer brats and all different kind of flavors. Do that. So that'll heat it up pretty quick. So I think we'll get these in.
Okay. I will love that sizzle when you put something in the pan. You know,
and you can tell that it's ready. Move some of that oil around a little bit. So right now what we're doing is we're going to brown the sausages. We're not going to get them completely done. And then once those are browned, we're going to come back. We're going to add some water and we'll put the lid on and we'll have these. They'll steam pretty much.
But that'll get that inside.
Yeah, it'll cook them through at that time. And then we'll come back.
If you could see the color on these sausages, boy, are they pretty. Hold one up and let them see a little bit.
All righty. I think we can do that.
See how pretty that is? Oh my goodness, and that's what you want.
Hope you can see it. I don't want to get it everywhere.
We just checked the temperature and they are almost at the perfect point. We don't want to overdo them right now.
No.
Because we're going to have some carryover cooking. Plus, we're going to add them back in at the end, right?
Absolutely.
Here you
go. Here's what we're going to do now. We got a 1/4 cup of water. Just plain old water, nothing fancy. We don't want fancy water.
You could use broth if you wanted.
Well, what you could do when you're doing this, you could actually get your favorite beer and put in there. And if you wanted to go more kind of on a German and kind of deal, you could get a dark one. But here, let's ease.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Add a little bit. Okay.
So we'll slowly and easily put this water in there.
Because it's going to.
Because we do have oil.
Kind of quieted it down for a minute. Okay.
So we got that. And now, you see it steaming, coming up. We're going to put the lid on it.
Okay, so you're going to let it finish cooking like that.
Yep.
With that steam.
It shouldn't take long. I mean, we'll check it in probably 10 minutes. You know, we can check it in 5. And
now, would you want to keep a little bit of liquid in this as you're going along? If you open it up to check it, you see the pan's dry. Would you add a little more liquid?
Yeah, you'd want to add a little more liquid unless your sausage is done.
Yeah.
Then we'll go and add in our cabbage, and hopefully there's not a lot of liquid because the cabbage is going to make a lot of liquid. But if there's a little left and a little bit of that oil, and you got that brat sausage flavor in there, it's just going to make it extra good.
Oh, you know it is.
Yeah.
All right. We'll come back in just a minute after we get these sausages finished, okay?
All righty.
All right. He's had these sausages cooking, 6, 7 minutes?
Yeah.
We did add just a little bit more water. And keep a check on that because you don't want it to go dry. And what we didn't tell you earlier is we had the sausages at what temperature? Like
They were about 140, 145,
yeah.
some of them.
So then he added the water, and
Added
now
the
they're
water.
up to temp.
Yeah. You want 165 or greater, you know, according to how you like your sausages cooked. But at least 165 to be done.
Yeah.
So let's take these out of this.
Yeah, so he just checked it, and they're done.
Yeah, they're done.
So, okay.
We'll
Let's
take
get those up.
some of these sausages out. Then we're going to add onion and potatoes. What do we have, red potatoes?
We've got red potatoes, and while he's doing that...
Ooh, there's just some steam.
Ooh.
Where do you want to put this?
Let's just set it back here for the moment.
Okay.
Because we're going to be using it again.
Yep.
And yeah, this looks so good. And this kitchen is smelling so good right now. Y'all see how I'm cutting his potatoes? We're just slicing them like this. So we want to make sure they get done. Isn't that a gorgeous sight? Yep. Now, if y'all like sausages like we do, you're going to love this.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll be working on these while you get your onions going. How about that?
All right, let's do that. Get some of these onions in.
The bigger potatoes, I'm going to cut in half.
Yeah.
Lengthwise and then slice. How does that sound?
That's right. You want me to start adding taters?
Yeah. Do you think one more? Do you think that'll be enough?
Well,
we'll look at it when we get it in the pan.
You know what? If it's too much, we won't put it in there. We'll do something else with it.
And y'all, you go by how many you like. Now we're doing what we like in here.
Yep.
And
this is how we're cutting up.
I've cut up. Oh, how many potatoes have I cut up here? About 6.
Yeah.
And they're not huge, and a couple of them were a little smaller.
Yeah, we had a big bag of sizes. Is what we had.
So.
And hear that?
If you like more potatoes, put more potatoes.
That's
right. I think this is one of those dishes that you do not have to be precise. Cooking is not a precise.
I think just a few more pieces.
I think a few more, and then we're not going to cut this one up because I don't think we need it.
And you know what I want to go ahead and do?
What's that?
You know, usually at this point you're cooking potatoes, sausage, you'd add some salt and pepper, something like that.
Uh-huh.
I thought I had a couple more potatoes.
Oh,
there.
wow, really?
Well, we're going to add some of the best stuff as far as Greek seasoning, store-bought Greek seasoning, Cabiners. I like it.
I've not had this.
Add as much as you want.
Yeah, and I love Greek.
Or don't add it. It doesn't matter.
You could add your salt and pepper.
We're going to start with that. I don't know how much that was, but I like the way it looks.
I would say that would be in about a teaspoon to me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Good. Let's get, I need something to flip this with.
You want something like this, or you want just
something like that?
Flipper?
Here, we can use that one. I'm going to go ahead and get some of it mixed around.
Yeah, when you get the onions, and we're going to put some garlic in here too.
Yep.
Are we ready for garlic? You don't want it too early because it will burn.
Yep, we'll burn it. I think we'll put it in. You know, and I never put it in. We got a pop in the house.
He is smelling the food.
That's right.
I'm glad you joined us because we've had some people asking to see Pop.
Hello.
So,
Here I am.
yeah.
I always show up to eat.
Everybody, look, if you don't have a pop, everybody needs their own pop.
I was in the basement and I smelled it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's smelling good, isn't it?
What were you doing in the basement? We got to get ready for fishing, don't we?
We do.
He's just doing his piddling thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just fiddling.
It's an off day and he does not sit still.
Speaking of fishing, we're going to have a surprise coming up before long.
Okay.
You want to know what it is?
I
It
do.
wouldn't be a surprise.
See how he treats his mother.
We're going to make a fish dish, and I'm not sure yet if we're going to do it indoors in the oven or on the grill. We may do it both ways. We may do fish 2 ways. We may do fish three ways. We may have fried, grilled, and oven baked fish.
Ooh.
What
Now,
kind of fish?
I have redfish from Louisiana that was freshly caught.
he was
By me.
fishing over the Thanksgiving holiday.
Yeah, that's where I spent Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So
And
we
what
could-
part of Louisiana were you in?
De La Croix,
Okay.
not far from New Orleans. And it was really fun. We caught a lot of redfish, a lot of catfish, some black drum, sheep's head, stuff like that. But what we were able to bring back were the redfish and catfish. I think it's going to be really good.
I love fish, so that sounds like it's going to be right up my alley.
Yep. Now we're going to let these potatoes and onions cook down just a little bit. The potatoes are not going to be done completely when we put in the cabbage because we don't want them overdone. We don't want mashed potatoes.
Right.
So we still want them to have a little bite to them.
Yeah.
So, and I like to sit here and stir them too.
So we'll get those cooked down a little bit, and they'll finish cooking once you add your cabbage.
That's right.
Boy, if y'all could just get the smells in this kitchen. I've said how many times we need smell-o-vision.
We do. We
Oh
do.
my
It's smelling
goodness.
awesome.
It is smelling awesome. So, I'm gonna finish our cabbage. He quartered the cabbage, and then we're just cutting it in big old thick slices.
Now, when we left you before with the potatoes and onions, we did cover it up and we'd stir them up every now and then.
Yeah, and when you cover them, it gets that steam up in there, and it just
Yep.
gets all through those potatoes and starts cooking it.
We're going to add some of this cabbage.
This is about a medium-sized head of cabbage that we've washed and
Yep.
quartered, took the core out.
There's going to be a lot in this pot. And if you think so, I would add a little bit more, just a little bit more of the Greek seasoning.
Oh, yeah.
And there's no salt in that. So to this cabbage, we are going to add a little touch of salt. Okay?
Yeah, because that is salt-free.
So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead.
Here's the...
We're going to add shredded kraut. Now we drained this. Didn't let it dry, but we drained it.
Yeah.
Give me.
Reach right there in that drawer and grab you a fork. I think would be the perfect thing.
Yep.
There you go.
And just get that spread out on there.
Yeah, I'm so happy my boys know how to cook, and they do cook.
And let's go ahead. There's no perfect time to do it. I know I said earlier sometime during the cooking process of the cabbage, but I think now's going to be that time. You like that?
I like that. That's about 2 teaspoons of garlic.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you want more, use more. If you want less, use less, right?
Put that out on there. Okay.
You know you're cooking when you get the garlic and onions out,
Yep.
right?
Let's kind of get some of that spread out and nestled in there. We'll put this lid on. We'll let this cook down, then we'll get all that sauerkraut and everything in there, okay? So I think we're gonna let this cook down, clean this up a little bit, and we'll come back.
And
I think we'll come back one more time or two before we put the sausage back in and let you know how the cabbage is coming along.
yeah. I'm so enjoying having you in here with me.
It's wonderful.
You haven't cooked with me in a little bit.
It's been a little while.
Yeah, a couple of minutes. So, but now, what's our next step? We have got this cabbage and these potatoes. Oh, if you could smell it, and I know I keep saying that. Oh my gosh, guys, the smell coming from this pan
Who got me a steam bath?
is just, yeah, give you a facial on it. It's just phenomenal. And
Yep.
I think it's this Greek seasoning you put on there that I'm really smelling.
That and the sauerkraut.
And oh yes,
Oh,
the
yeah.
sauerkraut. I've never put sauerkraut in my cabbage. I've seen it,
Yep.
before, but I've never done it.
Here's our next step. We're gonna take our sausage and we're gonna put them back in. We're gonna sit them on top and we're gonna nestle those cute little things down in there. Make it look nice. Because they're still warm. But you just wanna reheat them and do that. Hope y'all can see
the only
that.
thing wrong with this, what are y'all gonna eat?
Yeah. What are you having? Hopefully after you see this video, you're gonna make this one.
I hope y'all will try this one, because I know this is just right off the bat. It's gonna be good. Gonna be good.
So, and that won't take long. It's just a few minutes.
Yeah.
And we'll let that steam back up and then we'll be ready to serve.
Okay, before we break, I want to remind everybody about our cookbook. And if you haven't gotten your copy, go to KarenJonesFoodandFamily.com and order your copy. I've had somebody to ask about seeing the inside of the book. I'm just going to open it up and see. That's what it looks like. And you've got one recipe per page.
Right.
The writing, we made it bold and bigger so it's easy to read.
It looks nice.
And
I like
I've got just a simple font. I didn't want anything decorative that you can't read. And if Brandon could hold that up a little bit closer so you can actually see what I'm talking about. And so you've got room at the bottom of the page.
And there's your 2 free recipes from the book right there.
There you go. Screenshot them.
Yep.
But there's room at the bottom of the page to write notes.
Yeah.
And we do have a page in the back of the book for notes.
Right. And a table of contents.
Yeah, you've got your table of contents.
That's helpful.
And then we have our next page is our social medias.
That's right.
So you can see us, all of this, and you can scan the QR code to get right to the YouTube.
That's right.
channel.
You want me to give that to them?
Yeah, hold that up for them.
Absolutely.
So there you go.
There you go.
So, but y'all think about it. I hope you will think about getting our book.
Absolutely.
Brendan has a recipe in here. Every one of my children have a recipe in
Hopefully
here.
this one will be in the next one.
Yes, this will be on the next one. We are working on it, and I've told y'all before, it's just it'll be a little bit before we get that one out.
That's right.
But I hope you consider purchasing this one.
Let's get these brats heated up for just a couple more minutes, and we'll come back ready to serve. Okay.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
I'm ready to eat.
Me too. We're back.
I'm ready to eat.
Me too. You want me to serve you up a plate?
Yes. Can y'all see down in that skillet?
Yeah.
I think you can. Oh my goodness gracious.
We'll show them the plate in a minute.
Yeah.
Get you a little bit of just a little bit of cabbage.
Everything. Yeah.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah. You've got potatoes in there too.
Yeah. Get a sausage. Now this isn't a full plate for us, but
that's perfect for me.
yeah, we're just gonna right now. There you go.
You want to hold it up and let them see it?
Yeah, just let that cool off for a minute for you. Then we will.
Are you hungry, Pop? You think we're starving you?
How can you not be hungry when you smell it?
Isn't the smell on this? It does, doesn't it? And he set us out some little cups of mustards.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 3 different mustards here.
You got a yellow mustard.
A spicy brown mustard.
Yep.
And then a deli style grainy mustard with horseradish.
All right. All right. They want to see it?
Don't you want a bite?
Here's what you got to do.
You got to have the perfect bite. A little bit of everything, right?
Yep. Get you a little bit of cabbage. Yeah.
Get your potato on there.
Potato. And you cap it off with your sausage.
Yeah, I want some of that mustard.
Which one you want?
I want to try the horseradish one.
Is that this one?
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Just right there.
We
Perfect.
hadn't taken a bite yet.
Nope.
You like horseradish, don't you, Pop?
Oh, yeah.
You want that one? This is one you do the ham in.
Sure.
There you go.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's what we did our last ham. He's the ham cooker. Get out of here. Mmm.
Pretty good.
Jiminy Cricket.
That mustard. That mustard has set it off.
Yep.
That was the perfect bite. Oh my goodness, y'all.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I so much appreciate you coming and making this for us today.
I enjoyed making it.
Yes. Oh, and he forgot to tell y'all, we didn't show it on the camera, he put some butter in it. Right toward the end, he put some butter in it. You know we can't have a dish without
You
butter.
put butter in on everything.
We certainly appreciate each and every one of you, and we hope you'll try this, and if you do, please let us know. Please like, share, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget, hit the little notification bell so you'll know when we post our next video. You gonna come back and cook with me again real soon?
I will.
All right.
I'll be back.
All right, we're looking forward to it.
I promise to be here to eat
You-
it too.
There you go.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.